So as we know, it's summertime and we all trying to develop this summer. But to me, the number one reason a lot of people don't develop is because they don't be taking their hygiene serious. Like, how can you expect to feel better, look better, sound better, be better, get better? What am I talking about? Anyways, bro, for guys, hygiene is overly important. And trust me, you do not want to be that guy who walks into school, everybody smells them, say they smell bad, because trust me, that is going to stick with you for a long time. But don't worry, that's what I'm here for. I got you guys with some hygiene essentials you need for this summer. Especially since it's summer, bro, we definitely don't want to be sweaty and add that just to already funk that's like on our body. Make sure to stick around, it's not like everybody on the list. Yeah, let's go. Now the first essential you're gonna need is definitely some good roll-on colognes or oils or whatever you want to call them. In past videos I brought these up and I used to say you should get these and like the larger bottles of cologne, but now I'm low-key getting into these a lot more. And the reason is, one, they're super cheap. You can get a bottle for like $2-3 at like a store somewhere. I know a lot of beauty supply stores have them. If you have like little flea markets, they probably got them too. Especially for when it's like back to school time, bro, and you want to take bottles of cologne with you. These are a lot easier because you see like they're a lot smaller. They're not really like gonna take up much space in your backpack. And I'm not gonna lie, let's say God forbid this doesn't happen, but somebody were to steal your stuff, you'd rather them steal a 2-3 bottle of oil than for them to steal like, I don't know, like a $300 cologne or something. That's crazy. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all, these be lasting pretty long. And for people who love to just overdo it, bro, you can really just like put it on your neck, you can put it here, you could probably dab some on your clothes, put on your wrist, everywhere, bro. You can just roll it. And I mean, it's good. They have dupes of like other colognes. Like I got Toy Boy, we got Burberry, Valentino, Baccarat. Y'all know Baccarat's expensive, and to have a dupe always comes in. Oh, Sashi, I can't be giving y'all all my formulas. Let me chill. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, from these, I've gotten a lot of compliments, bro, especially since like with bigger bottles of cologne, I just find it so awkward to be trying to find somewhere to reapply it, because then just everybody knows, like, y'all get what I mean? Like everybody knows that you like putting cologne on now. So like it just, I don't know, it ruins like, it just ruins it for me. Like it just like now everybody knows I just put it on. So now it's like, I don't know, I can't describe it. But this, I ain't gonna lie, it's a lot more subtle. Like I keep bringing up school and I know it's summertime, but summertime, it's always like, especially for people around my age, we getting ready to go back to school, bro. We prepping. So like just getting comfortable with these, bro. Like when you in school, you can just take it on real quick, like right before class ends, boom, 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 and you done, instead of like spraying and then, you know, the teacher's like, who's spraying cologne in my class? Like it's always easier with these. Best one I definitely have so far is this Toy Boy dude, bro. I don't know what it is about this one. This one's dead strong. I don't know whoever made this. I'll give you a kiss for this one. Next thing we got on the list is a good hygiene routine. Not gonna lie, didn't really know what to grab for this one, so you know I just had to get the EOS lotion and the oil. See, now the roll-on cologne, that's always gonna be the icing on the cake. You should not rely on that being the reason you smell good. All that's supposed to do is add to you already having a nice scent. Like you never want to add like a sweet vanilla smell of something on top of funk. That just makes you smell worse. Before you apply anything, you always want to make sure that you coming into the room prepped and ready before you put anything extra on. This part is really like common sense, bro. Make sure that you just making sure that you taking care of stuff. Like make sure that you have a nice deodorant. Make sure that you're showering every day. Shower at least 2 times, but if you can't, just shower at night. This is really if you just want like your lotion to stick for like an extra hour or 2. Like this really is if you want your skin hydrated, you'll put this on before you put this on. A skincare routine will do you really nice. I'm not gonna lie, I've made a skincare routine in the past, but like that was almost a year ago, and I'm not gonna lie, my skin, for one, I feel like looks a lot better than it did then. And I also just upgraded a lot in the products I use. I'll just tell y'all a little bit. You know, I use the CeraVe hydrating cleanser. I don't got none of my other stuff with me. It's in my bathroom. So yeah, after I use this, I'll try and use like some type of toner. I'll put the toner I use on the screen. The Ordinary, I think that's what it's called. And then I'll try putting on like some African shea butter. I really like African shea butter, it's underrated. And then sunscreen is also really needed. I ain't gonna lie, the skincare routine, you shouldn't be doing too much, putting like, oh, I need to put this and then this, and I need to make sure that I powder my face with this. Like 7 like steps is crazy. For me, my skincare routine is like 4 steps. It's not too crazy. It's simple. You don't want to put too much on your face, because in reality, bro, these products are not going to be the main reason your skin's clear. There's a lot more that goes into your skin being clear. We'll get into that later. But with all that being said, bro, you having your hygiene routine on 10 is going to be what separates you from other guys. Or girls, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like this video can apply to girls too. They just might have to change a little thing. I'm telling you, bro, you'd be surprised. Not everybody is really on 10 with their hygiene routine. They might seem like it and their aesthetic might seem like it, but you really be surprised on how many dudes really go out there and take care of themselves. Especially at a younger age. Like if you can start like getting on your stuff at like 15, bro, you're ahead of the game already. And don't ever let somebody discourage you for being on your hygiene and try to say that you're feminine for doing it. Like I remember I started getting like manicures and stuff and like that in like I think like 8th grade. And the same dudes that was calling me gay then, I've seen them really try to get on their hygiene stuff now that we're in high school and we're getting more grown and we care about ourselves more. Well, they care about themselves more. I've been caring about myself. And now that they're getting manicures and stuff, and I'd be looking like, dang, the way the tables have turned, I've been on this for like 5 years and now you trying to hop on the train. The body wash you use, I don't really think is as important as people make it seem. I feel like as long as you have a bar of soap that you can like just use to get yourself clean, remove all like the gunk and funk and all that stuff. And then I like to use like, when I'm washing, I like to use like an African like cloth. I'll put that on the screen too, but it's like a net. And I feel like that exfoliates my skin a lot better because the net stuff, I don't know. It just like, y'all can do your research on that. I also try to use a body wash. I always try to align my body wash with whatever like lotion I'm gonna use after. So like if I'm using like a EOS, I'll try to use like a Method Man body wash or like a Dove or like a Suave Vanilla, something like that. And a real good bonus, if you really want to exfoliate and like really lock in whatever scent you're trying to wear, a body scrub. Now you don't want to use body scrubs all the time, like 2 times a week is good because like using a body scrub constantly can really dry out your skin. But like body scrubs really make sure that like it like exfoliates and your skin, it feels a lot softer after using it. Try it, I ain't gonna lie. And I mean, I feel like I forgot one of the most important ones, bruh. Brush y'all teeth. That's something that you should at least do morning and night. That's like the bare minimum. Now me, I could be a little extra. Sometimes I'll brush my teeth in like the middle of the day if I'm like at the house or if I'm doing something after. But yeah, bro, just make sure that you brushing your teeth. I feel like everybody uses the same like Colgate toothpaste, bro. If you're trying to whiten your teeth, what do I use? I used to do the teeth whitening. I did that like 2 years ago. I don't know, y'all can look at my teeth. I feel like my teeth are pretty nice. To whiten your teeth, I also tried brushing my teeth with like baking soda. I don't know. I just think as long as you're on top of it, bruh, it'll be fine. Also, make sure you're flossing. Make sure you're using mouthwash. If y'all want me to make a video on how to like whiten your teeth, I can do that. But there's other stuff and I just can't take too much time on one thing. Also, make sure that you're brushing your tongue. I realize a lot of people don't be paying attention to their tongue. And like there's a lot of gunk and stuff that be in your tongue, bro. So like either get a tongue scraper or just brush it with your toothbrush to make sure that you get all that like gunk from the food and drinks that you would eat throughout the day out. And I personally use an electrical toothbrush. I just feel like an electrical toothbrush now is just more effective than a regular one and me having to use my force. But hey, to each his own. Whatever you can do to clean yourself. Now I feel like another thing people don't talk about enough is making sure that you're keeping your clothes clean. Now some examples of keeping your clothes unclean is like, let's say you throw your clean clothes and mix them in with like your dirty clothes on the floor. And then you're like, oh, I washed this so it's still clean. That's disgusting, bro. Get out of my face if you do that. You want to make sure that you keep your clothes away from anything dirty. Rather, that's just like, I also heard something about like the air. Like if you just have like a funky smell in your room, that can like cling onto your clothes. And that can be why, like, let's say you're somebody who like showers a lot and you're still like finding some type of funk, you might want to check out your clothes because your clothes can clean a funk too. Just make sure that every week you're washing your clothes, you're washing your bed sheets, you're washing like cloth and just things that aren't you, things that you're gonna be in. Make sure that those are clean too, because that can have a big effect on your like hygiene and your smell. Another underrated part is low-key your diet. want to make sure that you're drinking your water. You want to make sure that you're like taking strides to eat a lot better, eat some more fruits, some more vegetables, you know, cutting out the junk, cutting out like the soda. I'm not saying you got to become a health guru to smell better. I'm just saying like you just like want to take little like, there's little things that like separate people who smell really good to just average people. Because something that I learned is like when we sweat and when we like get hot, especially since it's summertime, like in the heat, what we eat can project in our smell. So like if you're eating a lot of McDonald's and fast food and just a bunch of junk and candy and sugar, all that stuff, like all that junk food can come out into your smell. It can come out into your sweat. Like what we drink and like what we eat and stuff, when we sweat, that comes down into our sweat. When we sweat, the stuff comes onto our forehead, and that can be like why we break out a lot easier, because all that acid and stuff is just coming onto our forehead and here, and then that just makes our skin break out. Also, I mean, it's just good for you. Like our bodies are meant to eat stuff like that. So I feel like if our bodies are meant to eat stuff like that, we only benefit from it. What do they be saying, bro? Look good, feel good, bro. Feel good, smell good. That's how I like to word it. People really don't be realizing how important your diet is into just like everything. Your diet can like help you move better. It can help you feel better, look better. Your diet, I ain't gonna lie, that's like 40% of like just how you doing things. Now some quick additionals that I feel like aren't super duper essential, but like that's also like a quick little boost. I love using Vaseline for like my lips and like my eyebrows. Like I know like for me, my lips can get really dry in the summer. So like Vaseline is like the main thing that keeps it moisturized, especially like after I brush my lips with like my toothbrush and get all like the dead skin off my lips. Putting Vaseline on really helps my lips like just stay moisturized. And then on my eyebrows, I like to put Vaseline on my eyebrows sometimes. It just like helps straighten them out. Makes them look a little thicker too. Y'all can do your research on how that works. I don't know how it works. I saw it and I just did it. And another thing, let's say you do all of this and you're doing it to get compliments. Sometimes people are just not gonna give you compliments even though they know you smell good. Like let's say you're in school and you're walking around. Like you gotta think, in a school there's like a few hundred people. You're telling me you think you're the only one that's wearing cologne or some type of lotion, or like there's people that's funky, there's people that smell normal, there's people that smells good, there's people that are a mix of both. Like there's just so many scents in like a school setting, or like let's say you're going to a party. It's just hard to like differentiate yourself in those crowded spaces sometimes, because everybody's noses like immediately get immune to something, unless you're like dead giving somebody a hug, or like they're like right wherever you're spraying your cologne or like wherever your lotion is, and they can dead smell you because they're like on you. So then people be like, oh, well, I fell a victim of this. I'm like, oh, I need to be doing more. I need to get compliments. Sometimes you just not gonna get compliments because some people are just not gonna walk up to you like, oh my god, bro, you smell good. Not everybody's like that. So sometimes if you really like trying to fish for compliments, bro, you just gotta let it come naturally. Just keep doing what you're doing, bro. It's gonna happen. You shouldn't even be doing this for the compliments. You should be doing it to improve yourself and just take care of yourself, bro. God gave us a body. We need to be taking care of it. But yeah, I think that's about it for the video. I could go a little bit more in depth for like other things, but I think when it's back to school season, I'll get more in depth. Comment down below, what's y'all main goal for this summer? My main goal, I want to hit 1K subscribers on this channel. We're almost at 800 right now. By the end of like July, I would love to have 1K subs. So if y'all haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Please. My fault, y'all. I be tripping sometimes. See what I mean, bro? See, this is why people don't be subscribing. But yeah, y'all, that's the end of the video. Hope I helped y'all. Do a I'm out. Peace.